I was also at last year also with me. My team is also here. So thank you so much, everyone, for taking out time on the Wednesday afternoon. It's a 4 o'clock and everyone is here. So thank you so much for coming out for this call. This call is going to be very interactive, very fruitful for all the chapters, all the people. If you are not from any chapter, you are just a ISHRAE member or non-member also on the call, that's fine. But yes, you are going to learn something new in today's call. Okay, so that we are going to cover. But before that, I have question from which city or which chapter you are joining. Just type that city or the chapter name in the chat box. Everyone, just type that one in the chat box. So we have Sandeep from Bangalore, Umesh from Jaipur. Everyone, there is options to reply to everyone. Just use that option. Okay, Pramod is from Bangalore, and then let me just take out this one here. I'll just take out all the name. We have Satish from Pune, then we have Pramod from Bangalore, Sai from Deccan chapter, Kalash Sawant from Mumbai, Zahir Ahmed from Nepal, Mohit from Noida, Mokshil from Ahmedabad chapter, and we have student chapter. Then we have Ravindra from Vijayawada. Okay, great. Everyone, whoever joining, please put your chapter name or the city from which city you are joining. We have Charu from Thane. Great. Everyone, type your chapter name and please share the link, this link to everyone if anyone wants to join this call. Srujit from ISHRAE Kolhapur chapter. Super. All right. Keep putting your name on a chapter name. Talib from Gurugram. All right, great, super. I can see a lot of people. I think a lot of people still have not put their chapter name. I request everyone, if you are on this call, please write your chapter name. This is your attendance. Okay, please type your chapter name so that I can mark your attendance also. All right, then we have Naman from Noida and some from Qatar chapter also. We have our international participants also. Great, Amit from Delhi. Then we have Satish from Pune, Vijay from Delhi chapter, Deepak from Bangalore. All right, great, super. Keep coming. Your chapter name or the city from which city you are joining. Pramod from UAE subchapter. All right, great. So guys, this call is all about green events. How we can make our events green, how we can track the data. So those things we are going to cover. So we will make it very interactive. Okay, please ask as many as questions you can. Okay, so this is very important things. It will be 1 hour call, 1 hour webinar. So please be with us till the end of the session so that you will not miss any of the part. But by any chance, if you miss any of the part, the recording will be available on our ISHRAE TV. ISHRAE TV is our YouTube channels. Anyone who has not followed the YouTube channels, type I have not. Or if you have followed our society, subscribed our YouTube channels, type I have done, or IHD. Type I have done, IHD. If you have already followed subscribed our YouTube channels, which is our ISHRAE TV, type IHD or IHND if you have not done. Okay. Type IHD if you have done, type IHND if you have not done. So Sai has not done. Sai, please go now. Type ISHRAE TV in the YouTube. Then you will get ISHRAE TV page. Subscribe that one right away. Please do that. Okay. Then we have Pramod not done. I request Pramod, please go there. Deepak not done. Please go there. Gigin not done. Please go there. Great. Because YouTube is very important. Now we have started because youth committee has a one more task to do, which is our we can say the marketing activity. So that is also there. So we are promoting this thing also so that you will also get updates regularly. All right. So before moving forward, we generally showcase our code of ethics. So I request my team, ISHRAE from HU, Anil, can you please just showcase the code of ethics on the screen so that I can read it out? All right. So it is mentioned here, in this ISHRAE meeting, we will act with care, dignity, and considerations, upholding all values of trust, teamwork, meritocracy, and justice. We shall not exploit the society's forum for any commercial or personal gains, and shall avoid all real or perceived conflict of interest. And that our thoughts, words, and actions shall not besmirch the image and standing of ISHRAE. If everyone all right. If everyone comply with this, type I do in the chat box. If you will comply with this thing, type I do in the chat box. If you follow the code of ethics of our ISHRAE, type I do. Everyone, I do. All right. Super. Super. Thank you so much. So this is the code of ethics. I think everyone is following that whenever you are organizing any meeting, any program at your chapter level. So this code of ethics you can showcase before starting the event. Okay. So we have a good presentations. Let's move forward. So this event will be my colleague Mohit is here. Mohit is a North Zonal Chair North of Youth at ISHRAE. So he will take you through like how at a chapter level how you can make your events green, sustainable. What are the tips and tricks you can implement? And there's a one tool which we are using at the HU level because hope you have attended your chapter RCC meetings or might be attending the NBOG meeting. Okay, so those events are going green. Okay, those events are going green. They are tracking the carbon emissions of all the travel, stay, food, and all. So those things, how we can track at the chapter level events. Like if you are organizing any CWC meeting, if you are organizing any events like Urja Varan, RefCon, AcquiServe, or any big events. Okay, which you want to track. So this can be done very easily. So Mohit, please take it forward from here.
Thank you, Anuj. Thank you so much. Can you confirm if you can see my screen?
Yes, it's perfectly visible.
Yeah, great. So, hello everyone. Myself, Mohit Tripathi. I am Zonal Chair North for Youth at ISHRAE, and I have been working as a volunteer in ISHRAE from last 12 years. So, it is a great journey for me. I was the past president of the Gurgaon chapter, and in 2021, and so most of the people know we have connected a lot of at multiple platforms at the Cool Conclave, ISHRAE, XRF Code, and many others. But those who are new, thank you so much for joining in. And definitely, ISRE has taken a very good initiative like the decarbonization, which is very important and need of an hour. So we all are responsible and committed to do the decarbonization at the issue level, at our organization level, at our home and individual lives. So as we all are aware, like we our honorable prime minister has taken the initiative of the life mission, that is the lifestyle for environment, and everything related to the India has also committed to make our economy like net zero by 2070. So all everything is will whatever the contributing to the carbon emission will be counted and will be offsetted. So this is the initiatives taken by the ISRAE, because last year we have done for at the all the mega events of the ISRAE like ACREX, school conclaves. We have done calculated the carbon footprint for them, try to neutralize it through the carbon credits. And this year we have taken one more step ahead. Now, along with the mega events, we are also calculating the carbon footprints for the RCCs, for the NBOGs, and also requesting chapters to initiate those things. So this is the way we are forwarding, and I'll just highlight some importance like why we need to neutralize these carbon events, because what is the important, because many of the people think why should we go for the event, because events are not a daily routine thing. But we can I will just highlight few things related to the part. So this is a very important part. Why it's important, let me tell you in a very clear manner. Like every day there are a lot of the mega events are going on across the globe. So if you talk about the metro cities like Delhi or Mumbai or Kolkata or Chennai, every day multiple events are going on, mega shows are going on. Even for approximately 1 lakh people, 2 lakh people are visiting the stalls and exhibitions and all everything. So and the mega concerts are happening every day. Like we have also witnessed the Coldplay this year, and the multiple concerts of the big Bollywood and the Hollywood stars we have also attended, and we have seen the gravity of those events. So everyone is talking about it. We as an organization in Israel, we from the last from the inception of the Israel, we are talking about the decarbonization, we are doing it, but we are not calculating what is the emission associated by that particular platform as well. So we are talking, we are just only about the, we are just saying like we have to do the decarbonization, we have to take the initiatives, we reduce our carbon footprint, but how? But the even if the platform from where you are giving that particular speech is not neutralized or the decarbonized or the not eco-friendly, then what does it mean? If you are not following the walk and talk, then it is not a justified way to following things. So the ISHRAE taken a deep initiatives to developing its benchmarking, taking the initiatives to reduce the carbon emissions. So it is very important. You should show the all the community or the society, like whatever you are talking about, you are following it. So similar, like in the technology point of view, ISHRAE is doing a lot of things related to the modernization and decarbonization, energy efficiency, and they have worked with the Ministry of Power and Bureau of Energy on multiple projects for how to implement the energy efficiency in the HVAC and R sector. So it is very important for everyone, like to how we can contribute towards it, how we can take the initiative, because each and every individual coming to that event is responsible for the carbon emission. By the mode they are choosing for the traveling, or the food they are having, or the different ways they are doing it. So that is very important. So individual contribution should come in, and they should responsibly work and join the event, and also learn those things and implement whenever they are organizing their events. So that's the one part. Like, first the platform should be decarbonized or the carbon neutral or the sustainable, then we should talk about it. Second is, what is the gravity of those things? Very important part is that 10 million events every year globally organized. Every year 10 million events. If you see, like it's every day multiple events are going on in somewhere. So it is very important, like how this industry is growing. Like nowadays everyone is talking, everyone wants to organize the events to, for the awareness, for the exhibition, for the marketing purpose, for the public interactions, for everything. Like lot of the events are going on, concerts are going on. So these industries growing at a very large rapid rate. So event industry generally contributes 10% of the global emissions. So it's not a very less, and it's not a negligible where we can put shut our eyes and we can close our eyes and we can ignore those things, because 10% is huge in terms of the particular one industry. So mice industry, that is 10% contributing, and it's growing every year. It's going at the rate of the 18 CAGR. So it's not like we have also witnessed, like the multiple exhibition halls has been developed across the cities, in all the mega cities. If you talk about there are multiple mega halls, exhibitions halls are developed, and most of the people, like the capacity is growing. Even for the, if we talk about, cricket is very famous in India, and we have seen like the how the stadium sizes are grown up, like the 1 lakh, 1 lakh, 1.5 lakhs in the now recently in Narendra Modi Stadium. So the stadium sizes are growing, crowds are gathering, and so much mega events are nowadays organizing by the event industries. So that is very important. And when these footfalls come in, they are all associated with the carbon emission. So it is very important. We can't ignore this sector. This is very crucial nowadays, because this sector will grow rapidly, and if we are not targeting it, we are not taking it in this stage, it will be very difficult. Because this is a, most of the times we have seen, like this is a showbiz kind of a thing. People want to uh, just they spend a lot of money in terms of the, just to showcase their the capabilities, like the mega shows, in terms of the quality of the audience, quality of the travel. Like if we say, most of the people want to organize the global shows, so the people come from the different countries through the flights just to attend the event, and that you can imagine the emission associated with that. So this is the one scope part. Another is the industrial challenge, which is related to the scope 3 part. Scope 3 is also a very big impactful sector, for impactful category of the energy emissions for all the organizations, which is really difficult to control it, when very little scope to decarbonize it. So this is the one category where you can put your efforts, and you can reduce your emissions in that part. So that is the one part. Another is the global trend, is it is going global now. There is a net zero carbon events as a society kind of a thing, where 500 signatories are there. 500 big organizations have already signed off, like they will organize their events in the carbon neutral manner or the sustainable manner. So this is growing globally. It's not about the India, because most of in this platform, this is a global platform where net zero carbon event, uh, people are taking the pledge, like they will, whenever they will organize an event, they will do it in a sustain eco-friendly manner. So also there are 200 signatory supporters are available for this organization, so that if you want to organize the carbon neutral events, you can contact them. They will support you in terms of the calculations, in terms of the different ways, materials, and lot of the peoples are available who can support you to organize the net zero carbon event. So where this year ISHRAE we have concluded two RCCs, we have also prepare the report for that, and now we will also making the benchmark like how we can reduce in the next part. So I will also showcase you the case study of the South RCC we have done. Like this, it was a very fantastic event, and the Sandeep person was here, and he can also put some light on that, because how they have utilized it. You will amazed with the like the steps they have taken into the part. So what are the benefits? It's while we are doing it, why should people do it? Sometimes people think like it is not required, it is very challenging thing. Generally event are is for showing our strength, our wealth, and also our capacity to organize, how we grow big we can organize. But there is a lot of things that you can implement, and you can also without compromising the scale of the event, without compromising the your audience comfort, or without compromising the label, what you can say, the global or local, any part you can do. But it is very important like how we can calculate it. So what first benefit is it will give you the low carbon footprint. When you are utilizing different strategies to make your event carbon neutral, definitely you will reduce your carbon footprint associated with that. Also you will support to the climate changes part. So the climate changes, like everyone talks about the climate changes every day, like this thing happening, the pollutions are growing, the you can see glaciers are melting, but we are not able to take some steps. But here we have a very small steps that will definitely reflect in terms of the eco-friendly manners, eco-friendly ways, whatever you are choosing and so on. Also for the organization, if you are belong to the organization, this also strengthen your CSR part. You are educating people. Like if you are organizing an event where 1 lakh people or the 50,000 people or even the 100 people are coming, you are easily communicating to the people by organizing the eco-friendly event. Like this is the eco-friendly event, sustainable event, where hundred of people will understand like how sustainable event can be organized, and they can implement the same thing in their organizations as well, in their uh, personal event or their whatever event they are organizing at their level. So that is also very important. Also brand reputation. If you are signatory of the net zero carbon emission, if you are advocate of the sustainability, then you have to show the path. You have to educate the people in their way, that only possible when you follow it. Otherwise it will be difficult if you are not following it. It's similar like the way I have just shown in the first slide. People just talk about the sustainability, but they are not, the event is also not the sustainable. So if you are talking about the sustainability, talking about the decarbonization, climate change, you have to put uh, your event, your showcase should be the eco-friendly in a sustainable manner. Anush, can you confirm my slides are changing or?
Yes, it's changing. Mohit, I want to stop you here for a minute. I just want to check like people who have attended today. As Mohit has covered, he has given the statistics and all about the decarbonization, about the reportings and all. I have a questions. Do you people want to make your events, like whatever the events in issue you are doing as a carbon neutral event? Just give me the heads up. Say I will in the chat box if you're going to make your events carbon neutral or you want to track the carbon emissions of your events. So we have Sai is saying I will. Bhavin, I will. Sandeep, I will. Kaushik, everyone type I will if you are going to track the carbon emissions as well as make those events carbon neutral. We have a one case study also of one chapter of one event. We will be sharing that also. Okay. So guys, I will do it this carbon emissions. Thank you so much, Mr. Promo. Thank you, Mathi. Thank you, Charu. Great, great, great. Everyone, whoever joined, please say I will if you are excited or if you are planning to do this kind of activity. Great, great, great. Pawan will do, Gigan will do, super. Zahir will do, Amit will do, super. Great, great. And I think Mohit, you mentioned about the South RCC. So we have Sandeep is here. Sandeep, are you here with us?
Yes, yes, Anuj, I'm there. I'm there.
Sandeep, can you please share about the main things that has happened in that event, like how they have made green the RCC event?
Yeah. So yeah, good evening, everybody. I am Sandeep Vasant. I think very important what Anuji and Mohit was mentioning, making every event sustainable and going green. So just to talk about the key points, while we selected the property, we selected a property or the resort which was green, which had solar panel, which had lot of greenery. Imagine a place like Coimbatore where the temperatures are very high. Believe me, we didn't on the AC, we didn't on the lights, we had natural ventilation. So that is the kind of level of selecting. A, select a property which is green. B, what we could do, we said no to plastic, no plastic water bottle, all glass water bottle. And what we did at Tishre, we wore light color dress, white color, light color, so that we don't feel the heat. So that is something which we did. And we said no non-veg. So believe me, all the lunch, all buffet had vegetarian food. So these were the three or top four key points what we did towards sustainability, Anuji and Mohit.
So here
If
I
you
think
can
here I
see,
think the photographs. Yes, Mohit.
Yeah. Correct,
so
correct.
if
Yeah,
you can
thank.
see, this is the report that we prepared for the
Correct.
South RCC. You can see the very first event, which is under the natural light. There is no artificial lighting turned on. So you can imagine like how the things are happening. Like without any artificial lighting, you can conduct a meeting or the conference. That is one important part. You can see the buffet area completely dead. No artificial lighting is required. Food is as completely vegetarian. E-card were used for the pick for that just general purpose. Green venue, you can see the venue. So completely green venue. Everything is no plastic used. For glass water and or RO water is used. So it was a very amazing event organized by the you can say the South RCC team.
So I would like appreciate the efforts of Coimbatore. Anyone is here from Coimbatore or who attended the RCC this time? Just say I am in the chat box. I in the chat box. If you are from Coimbatore, anyone make a present here. Anyone is here from Coimbatore? All right, no one is here. Okay, I attended. Kaushik attended. Okay, great, great, Kaushik. Kaushik, would you like to share your experience? I'm just making you to allow to talk. So you just share your experience. How was your experience?
Audible?
Yes, Kaushik, you're
Yeah,
audible.
Kaushik.
Yeah. I attended the RCC South along with Sandeep Vasant from youth. So it was very good experience where we got to know about the mm, meeting which was headed by RDs. So earlier, whenever there used to be some meetings happening, it will be purely under the control of say VP or ISHRAE national president or president elect. So a platform or an arena where we came to know or we particularly saw that an RD, South RDs or particular RDs are being the heads of those meetings and various discussions that happened. And it was really new experience for me attending an RCC and very much eager to attend the next RCC of South along with the entire team.
Kaushik, just one question. If you can explain, like, if did you feel that event is downgraded or the scale is not up to the mark or anything like that?
No. Everything was. If I have
So
to.
that is the point we are trying to prove here. Like, if we are organizing a sustainable event, we are not losing it anywhere, or we are not downgrading it, or we can keep the level high as more as possible.
Yes,
So
it was very good.
without compromising anything, we can make it sustainable, right?
And
So
yeah,
another part is also one case study we will also share later on the part, but before that I'll just tell I should go into the details, like how we can make it the carbon how can make it the sustainable event. So there are the three phases of the event. Very first is the pre-event, and in the pre-event is the before, like whatever the time period from forming the committee to till the organizing the event, you can say the organizing day. So lot of the things are happening. So like you have to market that event very well, you have to meet with your organizing team multiple times, you with your vendors, you have to invite people through the printing invitation, you have to do the brandings, you have to put the multiple banners across the city if you are organizing a mega events, right? Do the online meetings, you have to do the offline meetings, so multiple things you have to do before the organizing the event. So all these activities comes under the pre-event category. So we have to calculate the pre-event part as well, because it is associated with the organizing that event. So we have to calculate the number of emails. So it is not exact like you should calculate each and every email. You can just uh, take the approximate number, like you have sent a thousand or 1,000 or 1 lakh emails, so that you can just calculate on the thumb rule basis. Like if you have targeting 1 lakh people and you have sent 2 times mail, then it will be 2 lakh mails. So you can also take the account for that printed materials. That is very important. Like generally most of the invitations are online nowadays, but some invitations are in terms of the hard copy. So if you are organizing mega events, you have to invite government people, you have to invite other special invitees. For them we have to go with the materials, printed invitations. So if you are doing it, you have to take the account of the printed material, how many invitations you have printed, you can calculate those things. Then the marketing materials, whatever you are using, flyers, printed flyers, branding, sunboards, or the flags you are putting across the city. So anything, whatever you are doing, you in the under the marketing part, you should take the account of the quantity, like how much banners you are putting in the city or nearby the venue or on at the public places or the part. Online meetings, online, how the online meetings is multiple online meetings nowadays, multiple hours people are spending on the online meetings. So that is very important. We have to take the account of like how many hours we have spent and how many people have attended those meetings. So for all the acres and the cool conclaves, we have calculated like how many online meetings have been conducted to organize that particular event. So it is the part. And the major things, that is the offline meetings. Offline is like multiple or committee meetings happen before organizing a mega event. People fly from multiple cities to a particular venue and have a meeting for 1 day or 2 day and come back to their homes. So that is very important and very required. Like you have to take the calculations of or how many people traveled by the flight, by the cars, or any other mode. So that we have to take it into account. And also what how many days are there. So it is a really important part. So we have to take account of the all the offline meetings. So previously it was very difficult to calculate all the things, gather the data and everything. So we are using a particular tools to streamlining those things, that I will explain, like how you can also calculate at your chapter level. And the next part is coming as a mega part, that is the during event. So several attendees come from the different cities, different areas, different mode of the travels. So we have to calculate, we have to take their inputs, like how they have traveled from their home to that particular venue. It can be the car, it can be the three-wheeler, it can be the two-wheeler, it can anything. Like if they are coming from the different city by the flight, they are coming from the different country as well. So definitely the emissions will be different. So we have to take in account like all the travel part and how many days they are staying for that attend for particularly attending that event. So that we have to take into account. And then the meals, how many meals the organizer is providing, like one or two, three enough. If there is a 1 day event, you are providing lunch or dinner, or it's here. If you are 2 day event, there's a meal count will be different. And how it's simply like the whatever the you are paying to the hotel, because generally you pay to the hotel in terms of the number of plates consumed. So if the number of plates, you already have that data, you can just put that data and you will get the emission associated with that. Material transportation is very important part in the mega events, because in mega events you have seen like there are hundreds of the octonoms or the sets are there, the stalls are there. So those materials is transported somewhere from the cities and nearby cities. So that we need to account, like how many trucks has been played off, like for transporting that particular material to the venue. So that we need to take. If you are providing any shuttle services, like in most of the events, the shuttle services are there related to the, if you're providing cabs for the pickup and drops of the VIPs, if you're providing buses for the attendees, so that we need to take into account and take the emissions associated with that. After concluding the event, that is the whole mass of things available at the venue, that is the waste. So waste is very very important, and how we are uh, addressing that issue is also most important part. Like if we are generating a lot of waste and we are not addressing it properly, it will create whole. So generally we, for the small events it's not a big challenge, because hotels or the venue organized venue owners can control those things, they are easily part. But for the mega events where a lot of the things are covering, you have to tie up with the agencies, and they will segregate your waste and send it for the proper recycling or to the landfills, whatever the way you are chosen for addressing that is waste. So paper waste is the very important part. Paper waste is coming, plastic waste, because sometimes if you are using the plastic water bottles, it's a huge mess up with the site, so that we need to address. And the organic waste, generally if you are, a lot of people are coming, if you are arranging the categories, so that is important part. So these are the three phases for any event, where all the activities are listed, like related to the emission associated with that, so that you have to address those things. So if there is any question, please let me know. If you have anything in the mind, please let me know. uh, I think you all have the authority to unmute, and you can ask your questions if any doubt is there, in any suggestions you have in these three categories.
Any questions from anyone, you can type in the chat box, or if you want to speak, you just raise your hand. We will give you the rights to speak. Anyone has any questions, any inputs on this part, please unmute. You cannot unmute, but you can raise your hand. We will give you the rights for unmuting. Or any questions, you can ask in the chat box if you have. All right. Or if you are clear with all the things which Mohit has mentioned, just type clear in the chat box. If you are clear with all the things which Mohit has mentioned, just type clear in the chat box. I think Mr. Pramod is asking what is pre-event, post-event, during event. So pre-event, post-event, I think he has covered what are the things we have to do pre-event planning, during the during the event, and the post-event things that we have to do to make the carbon neutral event. So this slide, this majorly this video, the session recording will be there, so you can watch it out later also, which he has covered.
So pre-event, just to clarify him again, like pre-event is whatever the activity you are doing before organizing the event. For example, if you have the event on the 30th and you are doing meeting on the 20th, 28th, then that meeting will cover under the pre-event category. And during event, like from since the day of the event is organizing, whatever the energy consumption is there, whatever the material consumption is there, that comes under the during the event for organizing particular day. So and post event is there, clearly you can say waste, or after the event you can say the waste and other categories that you need to say. So generally, yeah, standards format, yeah, definitely the similar format, like the for event there is a ISO standard as well. You can calculate it as per the ISO 14064. That is also applicable for everything. So under this category also scope 1, 2, 3 will come, and we can divide all the categories. I will show you the report later on this part. So as per that, you can divide the ISO 14064. You can calculate it. So next is the part like how you can make your event sustainable. So there are a few tips which you can implement while selecting venue or while doing any organizing an event. First is, as Sandeep also mentioned, like the South RCC venue was for powered by the solar. So renewable energy should be there. If you can choose, you are going looking for the venue, you can ask like if they have net zero certification, either they are solar powered or not. Water efficiency should be there, like if they are LEED or IGBC or green certified, then it's also giving the advantage and ensures like they are water efficient, they are energy efficient. So that is also give you the added advantage. Energy metering is very important part, like how they are monitoring particular hall or the venue, so that you can get the energy data as well. So without estimating, you can get the actual value data. Otherwise, you have to estimate those things. Other you can, if they have the sub metering, generally green building certified buildings has, they have the sub meters. Other, if they don't have, you can estimate it through by the thumb rules. Public transport access, it is very important. Like if we have seen the advantage of that in the acrex as well. Like when you was near to the metro, so most of the people traveled by the metro, so that they can avoid the traffic jams of the Bangalore. So it was very important, so that, or also they can cut down the emissions. If the number of people are coming through the metros, definitely the emissions will be very less. Or if the public transport is nearby, near bus stop is nearby, or any other facilities nearby, that will also help in the part. You can also maintain, like the ISHRAE has a 24-degree temp, like uh, have given the guidelines, like you have to maintain your air conditioning at 24 degrees centigrade. So if you are organizing an event, don't make it chilling place. Yeah, you have to make keep the temperature 24 degrees. So you have to ensure with the facility management team or the venue or owners, like it has the capacity to maintain the temperature of 24 degree, not less than that. Because we have seen, like even if we are wearing the coats in the ballrooms or the under the banquet hall or something, like the temperature is freezing, like it's a 16 degrees and 18 degrees, like. So we have to make sure, like, so that we can maintain a 24-degree, and also we can take the initiative, like there is a big low clothing, like you should not wear the suits in the summer. So if the most of the time India has the faces harsh summers everywhere, and even though and inside the hall or the ballroom you need a coat or the jacket to control that chilling temperature. So that is important part. If you are maintaining the temperature, you can easily ask your attendees to avoid the uh, you can say the unmatched clothing, or you can say the climate responsive clothing they can adopt. So that is the important part. Other part is you can also whenever if you are flying for the different part, you can choose the low emission flights. There is indigos, and the every airlines is showing, like if there is how much emissions you are avoiding by selecting the different flight options. So options are available, you can choose accordingly as per your need, as per your time. So possible, you can go for the low emission flights. Train travel, if possible, for the shorter distance under 3 kilometer, 500 kilometers, you can take the train, because timing for the reaching to the airport, waiting for that your flight, and going back to the from the airport to the venue, it's a different lot of the time, and it's approximate similar if you are traveling by the train. So generally now multiple train options are available, which are good. You can choose those if possible for you. Electric vehicle, if you have the electrical vehicle, or you can club with the any part, you can choose. If you have the flexibility to choose the electrical vehicle, you can choose it, so that the emission can be cut. Carpooling is a very good option now in under the RCCs. Lot of people joined through the carpooling, like multiple people. When we started this uh, uh, initiative, lot of people come up with the club with their travel with their friends, their colleagues. They also get the opportunity to interact with each other, and also reduce the emission part. So that is the one good thing that we can do in the part. Very most important thing, like the eliminate the plastic bottles. So generally if you are choosing a venue, even if you are not able to do anything, you can ask to cut down the plastic bottles, because plastic bottles is very difficult to recycle, or you can say the recompose. Or so we have to reduce the plastic. We should go for the glass water bottles, or you can say and the RO waters if possible at the site. So that is a very important part, so we can reduce the part. Eco-friendly decors can be used. digital and fabric signages, as you have seen in multiple areas, there are fabric banners are used. They are not using the PVC or the, you can say, the flax. So that is the part. Disposable stationaries we can avoid, because most of the time it's waste. People are not using it. They are just drawing it and throwing it. So if it is not required, or if required, then you can put it at a one place. Somebody is required, they can take it. If it's don't provide to any everyone, or without any purpose there. That is the one part. Low carbon catering you can select. In the cool conclave we have selected all most majorly food the local, so as per the climate, as per the Rajasthan climate. So that is the part. You can select the menu as per the your climate responsive clothing. We have to made it mandatory in the RCCs, like there is a dress code, white shirt and the trouser in the first day and the t-shirt in the next day. So no suits, no jackets are allowed in the our RCC meeting, so that definitely we have to maintain the temperature at the 24 degree, not less than that. So that is the good thing we have started. And no plastic flowers as well in any event. So that we have avoided, that we are following it. We have also prepared one do's and don'ts for the meetings, so that we can also share with you. If you are interested, then you can implement at your chapter level. Then once you calculated those things, you have done all the steps. Now the steps comes for the calculating those part, and after calculation offsetting those part. So whatever the emission is coming, you can offset it through the carbon credits, through the plantation of the trees, or different technologies are available where you can uh, add on those things and initiate those part. Important part is monitoring. Like you have to monitor your every event part things, how much emissions your every event is doing. And then if you can monitor it, then only you can reduce it in for the future. Because if you are not aware about that how much travel is emission is associated with the travel of attendees, then how will you reduce it? You will not able to take the steps to reduce it, that part. So that is very important, and you can also share the stickers part. So at the chapter level and other level, we request to take the framework. Like you have to start initiating it, you have to do the accounting, you have to appoint one person. Generally we have requested to all the chapter president to give this responsibility to the youth chair, so they can calculate it, and the emission associated with your event organizing by your chapter, and they can report it in the present. Because nowadays we are not doing any mandatory part. ISRA is not doing, but they are requesting chapters to initiate those things at their level and report it in a manner they want to use, or whatever the way they can do. So that is the one part. And this I also show you the demonstration of the tool before. What we are using, like is what ISRE HQ is using for calculating the RCCs and the NBOGs. Just give me a minute. Okay. Yes. Is it visible? Can you see the eco index page? Can anybody confirm? Anuj? Ankur, anyone can confirm? Can you see the eco index page? If you just... Yeah. So the HQ is using this tool eco index page. So here we have a account of the in name of the ISHRAE. We can log in it, and then we can calculate it in a very quick manner. We can generate it. If you can see, we have carbon footprint ISHRAE. If we are logging in this page, this tool, we will know like how what are the basic things we need to add on, like whatever the things we have mentioned. So we have all the account. So here we are just made the accounts of all the things, all the ISRAE events, and Here we are generating the QR code which you can use to collect the information. In the, if you have attended the RCC, you have already scanned those things. We have generated QR code. In that you can fill in your travel details, your accommodation, and the food preferences. So just 4 questions, and then your emission will be counted in the ISHRAE account, this particular RCC one. So I'll just show you the uh, one event. So how it, so if you see, we just need to fill event details like how the what is the event name, type of conference, basic details, date, number of attendees, rooms, and the locations. So just you can check, like if you are serving the veg or non-veg or alcohol, you can select it. If what if you have disposing the waste, then you can select the waste disposal. And if this the packaged bottle or the filled bottle, you have to select. If you are providing the packaged bottle, then you can select the packaged bottle. And so this part. And then in the pre-event, you can send number of event invitations, mail, printed invitations, quantity of printed or marketing materials. During event, you can see like how many people travel by the different options, that you can say how much energy was consumed during the event, like how much electricity or the diesel is consumed, that you can put in that. Meal consumption, you can see like how many number of plates are consumed, how many number of snacks or trees are there, soft drinks or alcohol is consumed. That is the one part. Shuttle service, if you provided that, you can put that in the part. Also the post event, like how much waste is generated, that you can account. If you don't have the number, the tool automatically fetch by the default values, so you don't need to worry about those things. So there is a good option, like there is a report generation part. You can, the report is automatically generated through this part. You just need to upload the photos and all the things, your report is ready. So you can download it from here only. So you no need to worry about preparing the report and all the things. So this is the good features which we have seen in this tool. So we have selected this, we are using it for multiple events. So this is the one part. I'll show you the demo, detailed demo as well. We have one eco index video as well. So I'll just show you that. I think my net is a bit slow.
All right. In the meantime, I think I have a question for everyone. Is the things clear to you? Like whatever the Mohit has covered till now, is the things clear to you? Just type clear in the chat box if you're clear with everything. Clear. Devin is clear. Other people, just type clear in the chat box if you're clear with the things. All right.
So one additional, I'm just sharing the installation. Surat chapter has taken the initiative, so I just share the screen. So is my screen visible now?
Yes, it's visible.
So Surat chapter has done the calculation for their installation ceremony for their part on the 12th of April. So they have taken the good initiatives. They have similarly, whatever the guidance we have provided or the whatever the HQ have given the directions, they have done lot of things, eco-friendly mementos, all you can see in the white dress, this nominal branding, pre-plantation drive, low light sessions, because they have utilized some also part. So multiple things they have used. They have used carpools and multiple things. So they have calculated this thing. Apart from that, what I just want to highlight, they just bought the 10 carbon credits. Their emission was.
Mohit, can you just little bit zoom in, like so that people can easily see that the certificate that they have received?
So this is the carbon credit they have purchased. 10 carbon credits they have purchased from the UNFCCC, that is the United Nations, and the emission was only the 1 ton. They just need to buy the one carbon credits. They bought the 10 credits so that their future emissions can also be uh, become the carbon neutrality, and they got the certificate of from the Eco Index scheme. So for the carbon neutrality, because as per the PAS 2060, they can claim the carbon neutrality. This is the code, carbon neutrality code, PAS 2060, where they can claim the carbon neutrality if they are offsetting their emission by buying the carbon credits. Also, they are doing the multiple plantation drives in addition of that. So this is the commitment we have seen. Ankur is here. Ankur, if you want to add on in this initiative, if you have to.
So, thank you, Mohit. Yes, I would like to add that as this initiative was taken, am I audible properly?
Yes, yes.
So, as this initiative was taken for this year, our president Deepak Bhai is also here, and he has actually taken more targets. We have actually purchased the credits as well, but he has taken more targets for this, that they will create something with the plantation drives. I think I would like if he can actually add to it. It would be great to hear from him directly.
Yes, I have him as a panelist.
Deepak Bhai, if you can.
Good evening, everyone.
Good
Good
evening.
evening.
Issues, am I audible?
Yes, you're
Yes,
audible.
Deepak. Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. As we all saw that we have purchased the carbon credit for the given event as well as across the year event. This is to make the entire year as carbon neutral. But I and Ankur Bhai personally feel that carbon neutral is not sufficient. If we talk about sustainability, we have to be carbon positive. And to make that happen, ISHRAE Surat is going to participate in creating a forest of 1100 square feet on the concept of Miyawaki forest concept, which
Wow.
which will be helping to make us carbon positive first of all. Second thing, it will be a very good initiative for biospecies. थर्ड, अगर वो जगह जो बनेगी उसके बाद अगर आप वहाँ पे 2-3 साल के बाद जब विजिट करेंगे तो यू विल कम टू नो कि जो स्पेसिस पहले सूरत में एग्जिस्ट नहीं करते थे अब वो वहाँ पे आ रहे हैं. जो लैंड पे हम लोग ये करने जा रहे हैं वो एकदम मतलब बहुत ही खराब जगह है जहाँ पे 5 मिनट खड़े नहीं रह सकते, बट शायद हम जब इसमें पार्टिसिपेट करेंगे एक दूसरी एसोसिएशन के साथ तो एक ऐसा जगह बन जाएगा जहाँ लोग शायद रोज सुबह योगा करने जाएंगे. थर्ड थिंग इज कि उसका बायोसिक्वेंशियल पूरा कैलकुलेट होगा विच विल बी गिवन ऑन द वेबसाइट एज वेल. तो ऑल दो थिंग्स आर मेड श्योर कि आने वाली जनरेशन के लिए भी एक इंस्पिरेशन सेट हो और ये इट शुड नॉट बी ओनली 1 ईयर्स इनिशिएटिव एज अ कार्बन न्यूट्रल, बट हमेशा आगे आने वाले इवेंट भी अपने आप कार्बन न्यूट्रल बनते जाएं. दैट इज व्हाट वी आर थिंकिंग. So this is how we have planned.
Great, Deepak bhai. Thank you so much for sharing this initiative. I request everyone who is present here type MPTY Surat chapter, because MPTY is more power to you Surat chapter, so that they will get some boost and do this activity. And if you're inspired by the Surat chapters, I request you to please follow these things at your chapter level also. So type everyone MPTY Surat chapter.
Anuj bhai, if anyone wants to have any information on this Miyawaki forest concept, how they can do it, because this is really very good, so we can help them.
Perfect.
Absolutely.
Perfect.
So the one initiative can initiate multiple chain of the initiatives. Like you can also go into the deeper and deep dive. And as Surat is doing, like now they have started one thing. Now they are doing the Miyawaki and the other decarbonization initiatives. So it will give you a boost, and it will give you the reputation like you are conscious about the environment, you are doing it properly, you can inspire other people as well. So I would request everyone learn something from the Surat chapter, and you can also implement it at your chapter level. It is very important because we all talk about it a lot. Everyone is talking about like climate change and the climate crisis and everything, but we have to do something at our end as well.
Great. Thank you so much. Any questions from anyone? at this moment, if anyone would like to speak, they can unmute themselves. I think Mr. Pramod is here. I think I'm just giving him a right to allow to talk. Yes, Pramodji, you can
Yes.
share. Yeah.
Hello, sir. What I want to say is why we doesn't need a flower from our event for that in the field. That plastic flower is not a problem. Why we need doesn't need a real flower?
So real flower is also not a good option kind of a thing. Like if you put the real flower, their shelf life is very low. You will generate another organic waste over it without proper recycling part. And see, like if you are plugging those flower, it's not useful after some time. After few hours, it's waste. So decorating it something with the sustainable material or the recycled material will be more appropriate. If you don't find it anything, you can go with the obviously you can go with the real flowers, but they generally generate organic waste and their shelf life is very low. After few
Even
hours you will throw it out. It's waste, completely waste.
even it is getting a freshness, no, sir.
So
Freshness.
freshness, like even if you are organizing a mega event, some flowers will do nothing. You have to spray perfumes and just made of those flowers, so or some other chemicals. But if you are very small event, it some flowers can give some freshness, but not up to a great extent. So also few peoples are also allergic to the flowers. So some have the different holograms and the pollens are there. So some people can suffer also. People with the asthma also face sometimes challenge related to the flowers. So it is not advisable to put the flowers everywhere. It is better to use some fresheners or other things, or natural ventilation is must proper way. It will be great without providing any allergy or generating any additional waste.
I got a clarity, sir. Thank you for that.
Thank you, Pramod.
So,
Thank you so much.
so I have one question. Do we have access for this tool? Yes, you have access. You can go to the Eco Index size. You can do some trial to events. You can learn over it. If you are confident, if you are feel it's useful, you can use it. Otherwise, you can contact us. We are using it properly for the ISHRAE. So that is the part. You can also contact the Eco Index teams. So one or two events, I think they are free. You can and do the hands-on practice.
So I just make an announcement here, like if the president, whoever the president has joined this call today, the session today, you must have received an email from EcoIndex team, because as we got the instructions from the society that because that we are doing these things at the society level, we have to implement at the chapter level also. So if anyone is interested at the chapter level, please check out that email you must have received from the EcoIndex team, and you can reach out to them. Okay, and Mohit and myself are also here. If you want to connect, we can help you to connect with that. Apart from this, this thing is interlinked with the chapter level award also. So hope you have heard about the presidential award. So presidents gives the award to the chapters at the last NBOG, last society BOG, which whenever it happens. So it will happen in Mumbai in the month of March in next year. So your chapter can qualify for the award if you do this kind of activity of decarbonization, okay, like this carbon tracking world, because this is one of the initiative of the society here of our president, Mr. Jayanta. So he's promoting this thing. So I request, if you are planning to get those awards kind of things, please do this activity, implement this, or whatever Mohit has shared in today's session. So I just want to ask people, will you implement this thing at your chapter level? Just say, I will in the chat box if you're going to implement this thing. Everyone. So Bharat Singh is saying he will do that. Everyone, just say, I will if you are will do implement these things. So I request, if you are a youth chair, do interact, do chat with your program chair, discuss with your president, and start implementing this thing at your chapter level. This is very, very important. Okay. If you need any support, like how to use the tool, I think Mohit has already given how to add the data and all. But if you need any support and all, Mohit can again connect with you and he can give you the whole details and all. Okay. So that can be done. Okay.
So your
Or
all zonal chairs, are very familiar with the tool and they know how to use it. They are using it. So you can connect to them. If in case you can contact to me, I am available to support you, to handhold you to generate the report.
Great. Any questions from anyone? No questions? Type clear in the chat box. I'm asking type clear in the chat box, then I will be sharing the thing. Mohit, I think we are done with that thing from your side.
No,
Or
no,
anything is pending?
no, nothing. Thank you so much.
All right, all right. So, guys, I am just taking few slides. Let me just share my slides. I'll just give me a minute. Okay. Who all attended the last sessions of AI? Just give me the heads up or say I in the chat box if you have attended the last sessions of AI. We had on the last week. If you have attended that sessions, please say I in the chat box if you have attended that session. Not hi, it's I. Well, I have attended. Okay, great. High five. Whoever attended, great. Thank you so much. If you could not attend that one, please go to ISHRAE TV YouTube channel. That video is now available. Anil, if you are here, can you just send that YouTube link in the chat box? That video link. Anil, if you're here, you can send me, or otherwise I will send in the community group of the YouTube today. You will get that link of YouTube video. Okay, subscribe. So apart from this, we are coming up with other events also, because this was the second sessions. Now we have a few other sessions. So I'm just sharing the screen. Hope you can see it now. So this, the May 14th, we have done apart on the AI. And I shared one exercise also. Did you people complete that exercise of codex of live automation? Just say done in the chat box if you completed that exercise. Say done in the chat box if you completed that exercise. I need responses from everyone. Say done in the chat box if you completed that exercise at home. I think only one person. Oh, there. Anyone else who did the exercise? If you have not done that, you are missing that part. I request, please go back, check out the recording, and please do that exercise. That is very important. That will give you the whole idea about your important task, non-important task, okay, and your other live automation things. So that is very important. If you missed out, watch out the recording, you can get it. So we did this session on the 14th May. Today, the 28th May, we have completed this green events part. The next sessions is coming up on 11th June, which is Lead with Purpose, the Power of Volatile Leadership. So Ankur is going to share, because he has been the president of Surat chapter, and now he is serving at the zonal chair position of youth at ISHRAE. So he will be sharing his success story kind of things, as well as how he has gained a lot of we can say the lot of opportunities from ISHRAE, from his volunteer activities and other organizations and all. Okay, so he is going to cover that part on 11th June. 21st June is all about Fit for Life. If please block your date, block your time. We will be meeting at 4 p.m. this same time, same day, Wednesday, on every alternate week. Then 9th June, 9th July is Speak to Inspire. Our Sandeep will cover about the public, like how to speak on the stage. Okay, so he will be sharing some tips and tactics how you can be a fluent speaker. Okay, so please join that one, and please note this sessions are open to everyone. You can share this with your chapter members if you want to serve, because we are increasing our chapter membership, so we have to serve our members. So please, whenever you are getting information with the links, please share in your chapter members group, so that your members can also join these sessions. They will also get the opportunity to connect with each and everyone. Okay, so please join this one. Then July 23 is coming with the Canva that I will be taking care of. So we will be learning a lot. And then other few sessions that we have planned for the year. So please do not miss any of the sessions. You can take a screenshot, and uh, we will be connecting on a regular basis. Who all are in the who are the youth chairs present here? Just say YC in the chat box. If you are the youth chair of your chapter, just type YC in the chat box. If you are the youth chair of your chapter. So we have Sai, who's the youth chair. Kaushik is the youth chair. So I'm just taking the attendance of the youth chair, so I can see who all are attending this session. So Kaushik is the youth chair. Then we have Pramod is the youth chair. Okay. Then Bharat Singh is the youth chair. Uday is the youth chair. Surjit is the youth chair. Great. So guys, if you are not clear with your roles and responsibilities, please go back to the previous sessions. We shared the roles and responsibilities of youth chairs. You can connect with me, connect with other team members of youth committee. If you need any support, any guidance, we will be happy to support that part. Okay, so all the youth chairs, please keep this in mind and share this information with your chapter members. Okay, so that's an important thing. Now we have come to the end of the sessions. I just want to take a one feedback. How was the session? Just give me the response with the energy, kind of a 1x, 10x, 100x, 1000x, 10,000x. How was the sessions with that energy, so that we will be ready for the next sessions accordingly? They win 100x. Okay, other people, give me the how was the session, today's sessions? Everyone, we have a good people still now on the call. I request everyone. I think there are one person, Mr. Uday, wants to share. I think I'm just giving the rights. Uday, you can speak up. Uday, any questions you have? All right. So the question. So Pramod, I think we could not meet up your expectations. I request please reach out to me personally. If you can reach out to me, I will be happy to support you if we are not able to reach your expectations. Okay. So please reach out to me. I will be happy to help you with that. Deepak, 150x, Parth, 100x, 100x. Great, great, great. Thank you so much. If you people face any problem, please personally reach out to me, Prabhat, my team member, Ankur, Mohit, and Sandeep. We will be happy to help you in that part. Okay, so with this, we have come to the end of the program.